David, hello. How are you?
Hey man, it's good to see you. How have you been?
I've been great. How are you?
Fantastic. I'm living my dream right now. I'm getting to work with one of my favorite actors, Liam Cunningham. I'm getting to be a part of this film, which we're bringing to life, a version of Dracula that no one has ever seen before. It's a Universal Studios film. I mean, come on, produced by Steven Spielberg and the great people at Amblin. It's like all of my dreams, coming together in one movie, and it's The Last Voyage of the Demeter.
Yeah, and it's true. I have read Dracula a few times in my life, and this little passage, this paragraph, turning this into a full-length feature film is a terrific idea, and it takes Dracula into a new, direction. Uh,
Yeah.
Let me start with David. Was there a big audition process for this?
There was. It's interesting. I'm at a place in my career where, fortunately, I just the auditioning hadn't become as much of a regular part of the process for me, and I just great luck of having been doing this for a while and racking up some roles. When I heard about the fact that they were making this film, I doggedly tracked down Nina in the casting office, the director. I wrote a letter, anything I could do to be a part of this film. And they said, there's really nothing in this movie for you. And I said, well, come on, it's a Dracula picture. There's got to be a vampire in there for me to try for, at least give me a shot at it. And they said, well, the way that Dracula is being brought to life in this film is just quite different than we've seen before. There's this role. It definitely doesn't seem like it's in your wheelhouse. There's no more tantalizing words to me as an actor than somebody saying, well, this doesn't seem like it's in your wheelhouse, than me getting the opportunity to use all of the skills that I've been trying to develop and that I'm still developing to try and bring something to life that maybe people wouldn't expect me to play. And I had the great honor of them saying yes. It was during COVID times, and my very patient, very supportive wife helped me because I rebuilt sets in this house we were renting in Burbank, and I draped curtains and I put on a costume, and I worked on a dialect with a dialect coach all the way in Poland to help me prepare the audition. And I had props. I mean, Liam, I was the most ridiculous actor, just the complete stereotype of a ridiculous actor with that audition process, because I went whole hog. I figured I don't want to leave anything off the table and at least know that I tried my best. And I had the great honor of getting the call from Amblin and Universal saying that I was going to be a part of it. And then I flew to Berlin and met this amazing man, and we started the journey.
And Bob's your uncle at that point.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is. Liam, are you still with us?
Oh, 100%. I'm enjoying this. And I have to say, David not only brought that work that he'd done before he got the role, he did the same thing on set. He was absolutely so committed. It's an absolute joy. You're willing to do anything for a fellow actor you have to raise your game when you're with somebody like David, and that's exactly what he did, and to all the people around him. He not only definitely deserved the role, he has excelled beyond all expectation.
And your role as Captain Elliot, I mean, what a great character this is. Here's a guy that knows the sea. No, I mean, you're in charge. You're basically the lead detective in all of this. And wow, just what a great reveal this is.
Yeah, it's extraordinary. It was one of the I know what you're talking about without saying what you're talking about. Yes, that was one of the attractions for me, is that this guy, as you say, was the leader on the boat. He's the captain. But when the trouble begins, it was very important when I was going in that this guy, he's not a wartime hero. He's not a guy that rallies everybody around when the whatever stuff hits the fan. And it took other people to try and help him because of the tragedy that has happened to him and him falling apart. It was a fantastic journey for my character, and it was an easy yes for me to do this movie. A joy.
Our interview time is so short, and I thank you guys again. What a great film, and you guys were just spot on. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, sir.